The next New Moon chapter breakdown is coming up next. It's the ClevverTV New Moon chapter recap again. I'm Dana Ward. Chapter 11 is called Cult. It begins with Bella describing that each morning when she wakes, she's shocked to have survived the night. She's noticeably frightened and on edge all of the time, and Charlie ties it to Jacob's absence. She really misses him. In fact, day after day, she calls the Blacks' residence over and over, but no one picks up the phone. Bella contemplates heading over to see Jacob without invitation. After much thought, Bella realizes that Jacob was avoiding her because Sam Yulee got him to join his cult, like the other boys in La Push. Since it had been a week or so without vampires, Bella decided that it's worth the danger to seek out Jacob in a rescue mission. So she calls Charlie to say she's worried about Jacob, and they discuss the Sam Yulee gang and Billy, with Charlie ultimately telling Bella to not worry. She thinks about what she saw in the meadow and thinks about how strange it was. Bella calls the Blacks to talk to Jacob, but Billy says he's out with his friends, and she heads over to the house to wait for Jacob. She sees a tall guy with a baseball cap walking nearby, thinking it's Quill, but he's definitely grown more. Bella says, hey, and offers him a ride. He accepts, and immediately she asks if he's seen Jacob. From a distance is his response, and he describes that he tried to follow them, but they disappeared. Quill had looked for the group for an hour or so in the woods and stated that Jacob never leaves Sam's side. She asks why the elders aren't worried about the gang, and Quill says he's terrified of being next. Bella then drops off Quill and heads back to the Blacks to stake out Jacob. Billy sees her, so she waves. Jacob taps on the car window, demanding why she is there. She notices that he's different. Cropped hair, more muscles, and no more warmth in his speech or smile in his eyes. She noticed that the entire gang is there, looking fiercely at her, all except for a very calm Sam. Bella tells him that she wants to talk to him. He hisses at her to go for it, but when she says she wants to talk to him alone, Jacob looks at Sam for an answer, and Sam leaves, bringing the rest of the group into the Black home. The two walk into the woods. He tells Bella that it's not what she thinks regarding the cult thing, and he can't really tell her what it is, explaining that Sam is actually helping him. Jacob is so angry about the situation that he's taking deep breaths to calm himself. Bella cries because she's so worried about him. When she asks who she should blame for all of this, he says that she doesn't want to hear it. He fires back that he should blame the vampires, the Collins. Bella tries to understand. The two go back and forth, and Edward's voice tells her to not push Jacob. He's done talking with her and heads back into the house. She shouts that Quill is freaked out about becoming next, and a pained Jacob says he won't be next because it's over. He orders her to go home because he can't hang out with her anymore, or even be friends for that matter. And then Jacob apologizes, telling Bella to not blame herself. Billy tells Bella that Charlie had called and he told him that she was on her way home. To Bella, it seems like the end of her time with Jacob. He didn't help her heal, he just damaged her in his own way. Bella tells Charlie the Sam Yulee won't let Jacob be friends with her. She heads to shower, and Charlie is on the phone shouting, "Don't you put this on Bella," that if Sam or Jacob bring Bella back into her depression, they will have to answer to him. Now Bella knows the Blacks, the La Push gang, and the council are keeping a very big secret, bigger than she'd even been imagining. Bella tearfully falls asleep, thinking about Edward's voice from earlier, causing her to have a new dream. A new Jacob is walking with her in the woods, slowly changing into Edward. Interesting. Then Bella hears a high-pitched scratch across her window, which makes me want to quickly move on to chapter 12. But up first, the question for this segment is, what is the meaning of Bella's dream where Jacob turns into Edward? Leave a comment or a video response, and don't forget to subscribe to ClevverTV for all of your New Moon recaps. I'm Dana Ward. Thanks for tuning in.